Hello, and welcome back to our first Heather show of 2026. It's very exciting. It doesn't feel like 2026, which is very strange. But yes, we're here. It's very exciting. This camera feels like it's in a really weird position. I feel like I should change that. We will see. We will see how we go. Anyway, we have a bunch of fun stuff to start us off. So we do have some Star Wars Topps Chrome Galaxies. So we have one break which is filled, which is 30940, which we'll start off with. But there is another Star Wars Chrome Galaxy 30943 random card break with 58 spots left. We've got a couple of cool one-piece breaks on there, 3-box breaks. They've got 11, 12, and 13 in the break. So our first one is full, which is 30946, but there's another one which is 30945 with 2 random packs of each of those boxes. That has 7 spots left. There's a DC Annual 30935 with 3 spots left. We got some Batman Metal as well, some Star Wars Masterworks, and some Disney Mint as well. So if you do want to jump into any of those breaks, I will send the link through here. And yeah, go check them out. But in the meantime, we're going to start off with some Star Wars Chrome Galaxy. Alrighty, this is Star Wars Chrome Galaxy 30940, and we're going to randomize these names 5 times. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got Jamie on the top and on the bottom. That bit is so far away, but that's okay. That is a later problem. Alrighty, starting with some Luke action. Let me just fix that focus. Ooh, awesome foil there. Numbered 18 of 150 for General Grievous. Ooh, another foil. Not numbered, that one. Numbered 83 of 125. There. Why was that one at the back and backwards? I'm confused. No, it's not numbered. Again, so confusing. Little Grogu. That one numbered 139 of 199 for Across the Stars. And our last pack. Ooh, spoiler alert. Numbered 21 of 250 for Letting the Force. Alrighty, let's get that one uploaded. And then we'll jump into some One Piece. Alrighty. Alrighty, this is our One Piece 3-box break 30946, and we're going to randomize these colors 5 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got blue on the top and red on the bottom. Alrighty. Sanji and Shanks. Boa Hancock and Kazuki Hiyori. The 5 elders are at your service and Bucky. Divine Departure and St. Topman Walkery. S-Snake and Goldie Roger. Trafalgar Law and Ace Sabo and Luffy. Vista and St. Ethan Baron Venus Drew. Monkey D. Dragon and Shanks. Jinbei and Nika Robin. Hack and Luffy is the man who will be king of the pirates. Ooh. Donkey de Doflamingo and Demon Aura 9 Swords style Asura Blades drawn Dead Man's Game in the alternate art. That is gorgeous. Burst and Sakazuki. Sanji and Galgara. Demon Aura 9 Sword style Asura Blades drawn Dead Man's Game and Tashigi. Shakiyaku, Color of the Supreme Kim Haki and Dawn. Zeus and Gyetu. Borsalino and Helmeppo. and Aramaki. Vincent Greju, Caribou, and Don. Lord of the Coast and Gum Gum Fire Pistol Red Hawk. Prince Goose and Let's Crash This Wedding. Charlotte Perispero and Hibari. I'm going to be a Navy officer and Charlotte Katakuri. Monkey D. Dragon and Utah. Gum Gum Dawn Stamp and Sanji. Sabo and Monkey D. Dragon. Donkey di Resonante and Kazuki Hiyori. Charlotte Brule and Dole. Website won't let me request help for a lost package. Does recognize my email or phone number. You should be able to, if you just send an email to the Cherry account, or if you want to message us on one of these socials as well, someone can have a look into that and help you out for it. But yeah, if you just head to the contact us and just send through an email, hopefully we'll be able to help you out. We have Shakiaku and Slam Gibson. We have Luffy's the Man Who Will Become King of the Pirates and Silver's Rayleigh alternate art. That's gorgeous foil on that one. Charlotte Perispero and Dole. Lord of the Coast and Zeus. Saint Shepard Jupiter. I know you're so strong, so I'll go all out from the very start. And Don. Borsalino and Monkey D. Luffy. Charlotte Pudding and Koala. Scopper Gavin, and if I bow down to power, what's the point in living? Charlotte Brule and Monkey D. Garp. Tashiki and Demon Aura 9 Sword Style Astro Blades Dawnman ends the game. Borsalito Kazan. Sengoku and a gold Jewelry Bunny. How gorgeous. Lilith and Goldie Roger alternate art. Baby Five and Jinbei. Carrot and Gum Gum Elephant Gatling. Gear 2 and Nami. Divine Departure and St. J. Garcia Satin. St. Topman Walkiri and Nefeltari Vivi and Don. But Ace here said you deserved it, and Kazuki Hiyori. Shanks and Yamato. Will Hancock and Stussy. Luffy is the man who will be king of the pirates and Perona. Baby Five and Kuzan. Aramaki, Vince McGreju, and Don. We have Capone Gang Beige and Charlotte Linlin alternate art. Rowan Ozor and Silver's Rayleigh. Vista and the Five Elders are at your service. Sakazuki and Boa Hancock. Captains Assembled and Borsalino and Don. Honesty Impact and Alum. Neptune and Jinbei. Snake, and Portuguese de Ace. How gorgeous. Otama and Trafalgar Law. Vince McSora and Trafalgar Law. Shanks and Vince McGreggio. Prince Grits and Kijiaku. Vince McGreggio and Prince Chris. Hello, Blizzard, welcome in. We have Buggy and St. Marcus Mars. Monkey D. Garp and St. Ethan Baron Venus Jure. Hack and Luffy is the man who will become king of the pirates. Kagara and Koala. Shirley and Charlotte Oven. And our last pack for the break. We have Gum Gum Fire Fist Pistol Red Hawk and Kobe in a gold. Hell yeah. If you do want to see more One Piece, we do have another $3 break. So rather than random color, it is 2 random packs of each, so you're guaranteed to get a little bit of everything. But yes. Alrighty, so that's all of our full breaks done for the time being. We do have a few other things in store. Oh, we don't have... DC Annual under the Disney heading. That is not where that's supposed to be. Amazing. Alrighty, so just updated the list. Let me update it slightly more. There we go. So the floor is open. We do have a bunch more breaks to go. We have, like I mentioned, more One Piece. So 30945 is also a 3-box break of OP 11, 12, and 13. You get 2 random packs of each per spot, and there's 7 left in that one. We have Pokemon Phantasmal Flames case break, which is 24-hour 25006. That's type team based, so you can pick which type you would like. But yes, very cool that that is a 6-box case break. In terms of DC, we have DC Annual, character team based 30935 with 33 spots left. And then there's also Batman Metal 30944, character team based with 62 spots left. This is more Star Wars Chrome Galaxy 30943, random card with 56 spots left. Star Wars Masterworks 30936 with 76 spots left. And also some Topps Disney Mint, which is a very premium looking one, 30763, character team based with 82 spots left. So a few breaks left to go through. Floor is also open if anyone wants to grab any personals at all. If you purchase a personal, mark of pickup, you'll get free shipping, and we can open it up live on the show. So yeah, go for your life. But until then, I guess it's Yap time. I guess I have to figure out what's been going on. I've been keeping an eye out, like a very close eye out on like every single announcement of anything vaguely, like, is pop culture related in Japan for when I head over. I'm very excited about the Pokemon 30th anniversary, bringing back Chonky-Chew. I'm hoping we're getting lots of like Chonky-Chew merch coming out as well. Maybe some new Chonky-Chew cards. That would be wonderful to see, but that's very exciting. And we do have a little bit of intel on which set we have after, oh god, what is it? Ascended Heroes? That doesn't sound right. Is that what it is? That is what it is. Okay, I was like, this sounds wrong, but it is the name of the set. But the one we have afterwards is called like Perfect Order or something, which I feel like looks kind of like it could be a mid-set, except they have Mega Starmie, and I need to see what the Mega Starmie art rare looks like, because I feel like it's going to be really good. Like, I feel like it's going to be brilliant. But I guess we will find out. I'm hopeful, but we will see. Yeah, Ascended Heroes is so soon. That's Feb? Yeah, Feb. Okay, fun. I don't know why I thought it was Jan. I think it's because maybe the next Japanese set is Jan. Municus Zero. What a name. yeah, releasing on the 23rd of Jan, which is exciting. Oh, so Megastami might be in the one. Oh no, there's the Meowth in it. And Gallade. We don't have much info about it, hey. It's kind of soon. And we don't have much info for it at all. You know, there's a Meowth EX, Mega Zygarde EX, and Mega Skarmory EX. I'm really hoping that this is the Mega Starmie EX set. I'm so hopeful. I just think Mega Starmie is brilliant, and I kind of want to do a Mega Starmie cosplay because I just think it would be hilarious. But also, I don't know. I just don't think it would be very practical. I think that's the biggest thing. But I do think it's very fun and cool. Yeah, all the card lists are from the 20th of December, so we don't have a whole lot of info. Not a whole lot of info at all. That's fine. But yeah, so that's fun that that's happening. I'm very keen to see what we get in that set and what we get in the English set as well. Because yeah, we have some normal cards. We don't have any art rares or illustration rares that have been announced yet. So I'm very curious to see what they look like what sort of style they're going for. Particularly getting another Meowth so soon. But yes, we shall see. We shall see. I've also been keeping a close eye out on all of the, like every free run announcement, because our new season of free run is coming out on the 16th, so I think probably the 17th in Australia, but it's coming out weekly until I think March, maybe end of March, so I'm excited. I'm hoping that means there's lots of free run stuff in Japan as well. We shall see, but I've been keeping a close eye out just in case there is cool stuff. There's not been quite as much announced as I'd hoped. Like, I feel like a lot of it's happening early, like in Jan or in December. So I'm hopeful that there's actually some cute stuff. But we shall see. They have also announced the new Pokemon Ichiban Kuji, which is like, it's Pokepiece, so like the cute little guys. But it's all diner themed, so it's just everyone eating food. So it's like Munchlax eating a burger and Pikachu eating fries. Rowlet's not eating a burger, he's just kind of sitting with it. But there's two Tandemouses sharing a hot dog, which I think is so cute. It's on a keychain, and that's like the one thing that I really want. I think it's so cute. It's also like an F prize, which means I feel like it should be like achievable. You know, like I feel like it's possible. It's not out of reach. I feel like I can never find like a full calendar of just like upcoming Ichiban Kuji. Oh, no I did, but that's all One Piece. It's a calendar and it's just of One Piece and nothing else. Oh, they literally just have upcoming Kuji for Dragon Ball Z, One Piece and Naruto, and that's, I mean, talk about committed, I guess. there's really not a whole lot of info. That's okay. It's like for individual sets. Like if you're keen for one thing, there's heaps of info, and if you're not, then sad times. Do, 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 do. What else do I usually check and or talk about? I don't know. Y'all should buy some cards for me to open so you don't have to hear me yap as much. It has been like disturbingly warm. I say warm. Warm doesn't describe how bloody hot it's been in Melbourne. I think Wednesday and today are probably the two most horrible days. Wednesday got up to 43. I think today is the same. 42. But it's like horrible. And outside Cherry is like the strongest bloody winds. But it's not, like the wind isn't refreshing. The wind is just forcing the 42-degree air into your face. And it feels like you're suffocating. And it is not fun. I do feel for everyone that's out in the fire risk areas at the moment, because apparently that's going out of control as well. But yeah, it's not pleasant weather in the slightest. Have not been enjoying it, to put it bluntly. But I guess, I don't know, I guess it's a part of the fun. It's fine. It's fine. Let me do a little refresh. We still have 6 left in our Phantasmal Flames case break. What types do we have left in that one? Still have Electric Psychic, Fighting Metal, Colorless. They spelled colorless without the U. That feels criminal. And Item Supporter Stadium. That's crazy that that's still there. Item Supporter Stadium, I feel like is always such a good spot. There's always someone that I feel like pops off on those spots. But yes, if anyone does want to jump into any breaks, you can find all of our breaks through that link there. And if you do want to grab a personal, you can purchase anything on the website, mark it for pickup, and we will open it live and ship it to you for free as well. Let us know the order number, obviously. That's the one part that I missed in that spiel. Oops. I have been, I think tomorrow, pardon me, tomorrow is the last day of, like, hardcore bookings that I need to do for Japan, which is good fun. So I've got to try and get Ghibli Museum and Kirby Cafe tomorrow, which is fun. And I'm scared, to be honest. Like, I'm hoping that it'll be fine and everything will be cool. But honestly, I'm not certain. Last time they were the two that I missed out on. So I'm just very hopeful that I don't miss out on them this time. We will see. We shall see. But yeah, I don't have a ton of hope. But I will be sitting there for hours tomorrow on the computer refreshing until I get tickets. But I have found out there's a new Kirby Cafe that's opened in Osaka, which is really, really cool. I don't think it's, like, I think the Tokyo one is still, like, cuter. Because the Tokyo one has, like, the big tree in the middle, and the Osaka one doesn't. But I am hopeful that I can get into the Tokyo one. But if not, maybe we try for the Osaka one. Maybe I can get both browsers up at the same time, actually. That might be a good shout. Get it all done in one. That is, I think the Pokemon Cafe has a recently updated menu as well, because they have like a Wooper burger, which is very, very cute. Yes, it's a Whooper burger, and then you get a Clodsire minestrone soup. And there's also a dragon type sweet plate, but I'm a little bit disturbed. I don't know, I feel like it could be delicious or it could be horrible. What does it have? It's a Dratini yogurt flavored. Reconnect successful? Maybe. Maybe back online. Ah! Come on, you can do it. I think maybe drop. What is happening with the internet? Soon TM. Come on, you got this. Yeah, the connection is really shocking. Oh, we might be back up. I think we are back up, but like barely. Oh, we might be in the green. Is that back in the green? We're still dropping 33% of frames though. That doesn't feel like an actual win. Back, okay, amazing. Thank you, Munchie. I don't know what is happening. That was like a really, it like just kept like dropping out and then coming back and then dropping back and then coming out. No. Dropping out and then coming back. Okay, awesome. Well, I'm glad that we're back. Hopefully. We'll see how long that lasts for. What was I talking about? I don't even know. That's okay. That's all part of the fun. A basketball page. I was curious about Labubu Chrome. Actually. Oh, I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much. Hello, Tori, and hello, Josh. Welcome in. We miss your streams. It has been a little while. But that's okay. Dale loves Labubu. That kind of checks out, to be honest. But I don't know. I have, because like part of me is like they've grown on me, and that I think that they're cuter now than I think when I first, I think when I first saw Labubus, I was like, these are just terrifying. And now I'm like, oh, occasionally they're cute. But I still feel like they're gonna murder me. You know, like there's just something there that there's intent behind those eyes. It's crazy. It's been a year. It's not been a year. It's just I haven't streamed since last year. Oopsies. The cards are actually cool. I'm having a bit of a obsessed with them at the moment, and I really like the ones that are like sketch style, where it's like printed, but it looks like someone's just like doodled on a card and it's a Labubu. They are cool, but they do all have murderous intent behind their eyes. Like, none of them look friendly. They all look petrifying. And yeah. I can't. Oh my god. Yes, they are demons. They are. In that, like, demons are sometimes cute, but, like, they probably have bad intentions. Like, I don't think there's any good intentions behind their eyes. None. I went into PopMart the other day because I was looking for the new, actually I need to check the PopMart account. I've been keeping an eye out because PopMart's getting the Overwatch figures, which are so cute, and I've been waiting for them to release in Australia, which so far hasn't happened, but I've been keeping an eye out because I'm like, you have to show up at some point. But I went in and they had a bunch of what are they called? The rainbow ones, the like big energy, maybe they're called. They're like those Labubus, like the main ones that everyone was struggling to find, and a lot of people got Lafufus in the process of trying to find these ones. And they were just in stock at PopMart, just like on the shelf. And I was like, damn, has the Labubu craze really like died that fast? It's feeling like, I don't know, it's kind of feeling like a Beanie Baby moment. It's kind of feeling like a Beanie Baby moment. What's on the agenda for today? Neopets Pixar Gold. Oh, wait. There's a few things happening today. We've gotten through some One Piece. We've gotten through a little bit of Star Wars Galaxy. No Neopets on the agenda, unfortunately. We do have Pokemon. There's a Pokemon case break, which is carried over from the 24-hour stream, which is 24-hour 25006, which I would love to see because I love a Pokemon case break. Maybe we'll see a Charizard. Maybe we'll see multiple Charizards. You never know. There's some more One Piece. We've got another One Piece 3-box break, which is 30945, with 7 spots left. There's some DC, some Batman, some Star Wars, some Disney Mint. There are a few things happening. So as we pray that the internet doesn't cut out again, there is a link to all of our breaks. Or anyone does want any personals, you can purchase and mark it as pickup and send us through your order number, and we'll open it live and send it through with free shipping for you. I was like, I'm missing something, but I got through that. I think that was fine. Just being salty, don't mind me. No, you're so fine. You're so fine. I have been seeing a few videos of Pixar Gold online, and it does look very cool. It does look very cool. But I have not opened any with my own, I was going to say with my own eyeballs yet. You don't usually open packs with your eyeballs, but hey, there's a first time for everything. All right, I was going down a rabbit hole. I need to find another rabbit hole to go down. All of my spare time Googling at the moment is just trying to find like the cool new releases that will be in Japan when I am in Japan. Which has been, wait, there's a cameraman Waddle-Dee? Wait, does that mean that there's like a news anchor Kirby somewhere? I need to know. Waddle-Dee Report Squad cameraman. What the hell? That's so cute. Hang on, if I search Report Squad. No, maybe I should just search the Kirby's. That's probably easier. It feels so strange to not come and visit on payday. Something is wrong. I think if there's any day to not come in, it's the 42-degree day. It's really weird. I was saying earlier that the wind in the city, like on the way up from Southern Cross and then like on the Cherry Street, the wind is so strong. Like you're getting blown away, but it's not refreshing. It's just like forcing the incredibly hot air just like into your face. And it's so bad. It's horrific. I hate it so much. I was like, I feel like I cannot breathe. It was kind of crazy. But yes, I feel like if there's any day to stay at home and not do anything, today is like a great day. I say stay at home, but like after work, stay at home and do nothing all day. Pokemon. I'm still trying to keep an eye out for this Snom hat that they have in China, but I haven't seen anywhere that I can buy it from. And I'm so sad. Super windy here. I shifted work to start at 7:30 so that we be out before midday. Hell yes, that's so good. Get out as soon as possible. Yeah, I am not looking forward. I mean, I guess I am looking forward to today being over because I think after today it all cools down a fair bit. Okay, tomorrow's still 28. Wait, is that actually 28 or is that? Yeah, okay, it is actually 28. But then we get 19 on Sunday. That's the dream. That's like my favorite kind of weather. Oh my goodness. But yes, I'm very ready to be, I think tomorrow's mostly an at-home day. I do have to prep a cosplay for a photo shoot. And it currently does not stay on very well. So I need to make some alterations to get it to keep itself on in one piece for Sunday. So I'll be doing that tomorrow, and then also just sitting in online queues, trying my very best to get tickies. I think Ghibli Museum will probably be the hardest. I don't know how hard Kirby Cafe will be, because I think last time I just totally missed it, and I didn't check until the day after, and then obviously all the tickets were sold out. But I don't know how bad the queue actually was. Whereas when I went for the Ghibli Museum, the queue was insane. And I was like, oh, I fucked up. I should have been here like way, way earlier. Way, way earlier. Fingers crossed you get the tickets. Thank you. I am very hopeful. It's the last batch, and we've had a little luck with the other ones that we've booked. So I'm like, either our luck will carry over and we'll be fine, or we've stretched our luck too far. But yeah, I guess we'll find out soon enough. But I'm very excited. It's like not that long now till we leave. Like it's a little bit over a month. So I'm very excited. It's coming up very fast. I'm very prepared to potentially have to like line up in queues for Pokemon cards because they're so cheap in Japan. So cheap. But yeah, we'll see if they're still really hard to get a hold of when we get over there. Just means you need another trip. I mean, the problem is that last time we'd planned to do Kirby Cafe and Ghibli Museum, and we didn't get tickets then. Well, I mean, we thought we got museum tickets, and then that was a whole debacle. Which means that this time was meant to be like the excuse for another trip. That if we don't get the tickets this time, then it's like, well, what's the point? I mean, obviously the point is to have a great time in Japan, but it's also like, we're just going to keep going forever and never making it to the places that we want to go to. But I am so incredibly excited for PokePark. I'm so excited for that. That's one that we do have tickets for. We have the high-end tickets for it so that we get the full experience. I don't want to miss a single thing. And it means we get to do like meet and greets with the mascot Pokemon, and I'm so excited. I'm scared. Like I don't know how many Pokemon are on in a day, because they've said that there's like a variety of Pokemon that can be there, but I don't know if they're all like guaranteed to be there, or if it could be like, you know, one or two of them there at a time. So I guess we'll find out about that. That'll be fun. The point is you get to go again. But also, we could get tickets and then still go again. I think that sounds like a better situation, because then we're happy. And then we go again, and then we see things again. Maybe. I don't know. I think I will want to go to PokePark again. Possibly. After it's done. But we will see. I don't think we have any more info. Like, there's not really been any updates on the website. They've made it sound like there are updates on their Twitter, but they're just posting the same info they've had on their website for ages now. But they're just like posting it gradually. So we don't actually have any new info. But I really want more info. I want to like live vicariously like ASAP. And then go and experience it. But yeah, I want to live vicariously before that. It's time. Can't wait to see all the photos. Thank you. I will hopefully, at least PokePark, I'll try and make a little video on it, because I'm just very excited for it. And I'll be going, I mean, it's not that soon after it opens, but it's relatively soon after it opens. So, very excited. Yeah, so we're doing that. We're doing Ghibli Park, which will be really fun. Doing, what else did I book? There was something else. Oh, Nintendo Museum, which should be really fun. My only problem is that we're doing it near the start of the trip, which means if I decide I want to get the giant Wiimote, then I then have to transport that across Japan. But I am feeling like it's probably not the most logical purchase, and I probably shouldn't purchase a giant Wiimote, but I still want to. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Drinks, airport tickets, exhibits. So I think they had a new exhibit at the Nintendo Museum, but I'm not sure if it was like limited to over Christmas or not. Shop? Oh my god. Ghibli Park is okay. It's really just a place to take photos, acting out the scenes from the movie. If you don't like photos, give it a miss. Well, we have Dickies. So, but no, I am very excited. I am very excited to see like all of the recreations. Like I love a good recreation and like experiencing it. And I've heard that the inside, like you can't film the inside of some of the buildings, like Howl's Moving Castle and those sorts of things. Apparently the insides are really cool, so I'm really excited to see the insides of those as well. But I think there's a couple of areas, I watched someone's vlog of it a little while ago, and there were a couple of areas that are hard to get to, but you don't get much like reward at the end. So we might give those bits a miss and then just do the rest of it. But yes, we do already have the tikis. Did you do Ghibli Museum as well, or just Ghibli Park? Oh my god, I love that the Nintendo Museum calls their gift shop the bonus stage. That is very funny. Oh, and there is the cafe, but the cafe like only has a burger. Like it's just burger. Oh, they do have dessert. But yeah, they just have burger and dessert, which is mostly bread also. And then special drink. Peach cheese yogurt. Just the park. Okay, interesting. Because I think yeah, very different vibes. Like I think there's some stuff that's sort of similar between the two of them, but um, yeah, I feel like very different vibes. I feel like the Ghibli Museum probably has more. I mean, I haven't been to either, but I feel like the Ghibli Museum has more about like the background of Ghibli. Like there's still plenty of photo ops, but yeah, I feel like it has a little bit more about like the history, whereas maybe the park's more just like the reenactment stuff. Say reenactment, I guess recreation? I don't know. Oh, we have 28 left in DC Annual. Very nice, very nice. I have to say, I think DC Annual might be, apart from the traumatizing Poison Ivy card, it is a gorgeous set. They did do a great job with it, I think. I'm very excited to see more DC cards, because I feel like they've done such a good job with it. Like with the first couple of sets they've had with Annual and with Batman Metal. I feel like they've both been really solid. Fleer Ultra Superman in March? Hell yeah. Topps Marvel Studios Chrome Sapphire. Historic Autographs Famous American Season 2. Okay. Invincible? Marvel the Collector. Star Trek. Fleer Ultra Superman. I'm excited to see DC Fleer Ultra cards, I will say. Batman the Animated Series. Inspirations, The World of DC. Oh, there's a bunch of DC ones coming up. Hell yeah. I still can't believe Labubu Chrome is the front page of our website. Like, it makes sense. It does make sense. But I still don't know how I feel about it. I had a giggle when I saw it a few days ago. I was just like, of all of the things, like, I don't know. I think it's just that Neopets have, like, taken over the world. Which, like, I understand. But also, it makes me sad. Borderlands? I'm curious to see how that goes. And Star Wars Hyperspace? Disney Classics, cute. They had no idea the leg was broken. Yeah. It is so funny. Like, it feels like an April Fool's prank. Like, it's like, we have Labubu's, psych, it's just basketball. Like, that's what it feels like. But there is actually Labubu in stock. It's just not through the link that you think that it's through. Just to be, like, extra mysterious. Labubu was scary. I'm proud to say I don't own one. That's like one of my proudest achievements of like 2025, I think, genuinely. One of my proudest achievements is that I did not purchase a Labubu. I did open a Lafufu, which was like a horrible keychain. It was very questionable. It was so obviously fake, and we knew it was fake. And I didn't spend my money on it, so it doesn't technically count. But yeah, no, that was something that I did open. But no actual Labubus, which again, I think is a huge win. Oh, we're inching closer in our One Piece 3 box break. We've only got 5 spots left now. 30945 to get 2 random packs each of OP 11, 12, and 13 in that one. I have a crybaby that was gifted to me by work, so technically I still haven't bought anything from Pop Mart. See, we're talking about things from Pop Mart. I've definitely bought things from Pop Mart because they have cute stuff. The League, I was very, very happy. I got the League of Legends Legend of the Golden Spatula set for my birthday. Which means I have the whole collection of my little League of Legends bees, which is very exciting. But yeah, I feel like that. And then the other place, there's a place in the city called Moko Select, which has a bunch of blind boxes, and they have some really cute ones. I bought some blind boxes from them as well. And I got, there was one that I bought, I think it's called Animal Party. It's like a Lulu the pig. I think it's Lulu the pig. The like fluffy pig. It's very cute. And there's somewhere else in Melbourne Central that has like a huge scale model of Lulu the pig dressed up as a cow, and it's so cute. And that's what made me go on the hunt for these blind boxes. And I bought one because I was like, literally all of them are cute. I don't care which one I get. Like, I just want one of the cute ones because they're fuzzy, because they were like flocked. And I thought they were so cool. But I ended up getting it was one of the really rare ones, which is great because it's a really rare one, but it's not fuzzy because it's the like silver variant of the crocodile, so only the face is fuzzy and the rest of it's all like smooth and shiny. And I was like, damn it, like the point that I wanted them for was because they were fuzzy, and I thought that was really cute, and I got one that was like super cool and rare, but wasn't fuzzy, and I was like, it was the duality of being like, yay, but nay. Katie A-Line looked nice, but I was too afraid of getting doubles. I got that one for Christmas last year, just like the whole set. And I was kind of, I don't know, like I kind of wanted the secret one, but I was glad that it was just like the 5 normal ones, because I was kind of scared of getting the gold Kaiser and then it not matching the other ones. But they are very cute. I really like those ones because they're like a bit bigger than normal, so it kind of feels a bit more like you bought like an actual figure. Which I think is really cool. And then I'm hopefully gonna buy the Overwatch set when that comes out as well, because they're mostly the good ones. There's only a couple of people in there that I don't like. So what I'm hoping is like when I open them, I get the ones that I like, and then like in order, so that like if there's 3 left, they're the 3 ones that I don't like. I don't know whether that will happen or not, but like I can dream and manifest it maybe. Maybe. We will see. Ah. There was, I think Pop Mart had a Teletubby collection that was really cute as well recently. I didn't buy any of them, but I do think that they're very cute, and I'm very, very tempted to. And also, anytime they've had a DC collection that has Poison Ivy, the Poison Ivy is always like so cute, but then there's so many people that I don't like in it that I'm like, I don't know, which is a shame, because yeah, the Poison Ivies are so cute, but no one's going to sell a Poison Ivy if they get a Poison Ivy, you know, like everyone's going to sell all of the other ones. What is it, Pop Mart at the moment? I think they had an Evangelion one that was dropping today, maybe? arrivals. Yes, give me the release calendar. Oh wait, these are the ones that released last year. No, I want the upcoming release calendar. Tell me the secrets. Tell me. I want to know. Oh god, some of the Labubus are terrifying. I hate them. You know, I think the only Labubus that I like are the ones that are like, when you get the keychains and they're like overly fluffy. I think those ones are really cute because they're like fluffy. But I feel like when they're just like a vinyl figure, they just look kind of naked. And I feel like that's what makes them extra terrifying. Like, maybe I'm just getting in my head about it because I have strong feelings about Labubus, but that's the vibe I get. I think that's all. Oh, they had Cyberpunk? Cute. The fur brings them down much. Yes, right? It's so much best. It's so much better. I do love that Pop Mart has so many collabs though. I think that's fun. Ooh, 4 left in One Piece now. Let's go. Not long till that one is filled. There's OP 30945. Only 4 spots left now. This is an interesting list of suggested searches. I don't want to read them out, but they're interesting. Choices have been made. What am I looking at? I don't know. I think I want more updates, but I feel like I keep checking for updates so frequently that it means when I do check for updates, there's nothing new. like 90% of the time, and then like 10% of the time, there is something new, which is, you know, not ideal. Like, I should probably just be patient. However, I want to be the first to know about things. New League of Legends skins. Wait, are they concepts? No, they're real. Very cute. I have followed an account on Twitter that literally just like anytime literally any free run product is announced, they post about it. And it's like even the like if it's just like a plastic badge, they post about it. So yes, that has been quite funny to pass my time. 2 left in One Piece. Let's go. Only 2 spots left. That is 30945. If you do want to see that one and other breaks that we have on, if you want to fill it out, you can find them all through that link there. Do, 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 do. The internet has gone down. Wait, again? Oh, wait, no, I think we're up now. Oh, the internet has gone down there. Okay, never mind. I think there may be some issues with the internet just because of how much everyone is using it because it's so warm. I don't know. I know that there's like electrical issues everywhere when it's hot. Like often power outages and that kind of thing. So maybe there's been something in the network that's gone down, potentially. one of the, I thought I cleared like the searches, but One Piece closed out, hell yeah. There was just some very funny searches in the search history. Alrighty, let me set that one up, and then we will get cracking. Ooh. Okay. Alrighty, this is our One Piece 3-box break 30945. Yes, 30945. Hang on, let me do that again. I was like, why do we have two cards that have 30946? But one of them is definitely 30945. Awesome. Try that again. Alrighty, this is our One Piece 3-box break 30945, and we're going to randomize these names 5 times. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We've got Daniel on the top and Eric on the bottom. Alrighty, so we have 2 random packs of each box per spot. So let's make my brain function for a moment. Two. quite as much brain power as I expected, but still a fair chunk of it. Use the downtime within your Wi-Fi to update my binders. I'm too lazy to move. I got my first mini binder the other day. So I was like, it's about time that I put my most prized cards in binders. And when I say most prized cards, I mean my 12 alternate art snoms and my 10 rookie Jeffs and some Magic Cup cards. I do intend when I'm in Japan to buy, like if I see any snoms, I will be buying the maximum number because I'm just at the point where I'm like, I want to be one of those people that has all of the same card. I just think it's so funny when people just only collect one card. It's just so committed. And given that Snom only has one art rare, it's like, you know, what else is there to collect? I mean, there's the other normal cards, sure, but what other fun cards are there to collect? And then there's like one card at the back that just like, there's a couple of secret art rares that I bought that are just like cute, so I've checked them on the back as well. I just realized that Totodile like snuck into frame. Look at him go. He's doing such a good job. Just put a small binder for trades. The card shows, but now I need cards to fill it. I feel like that's the hardest bit because then you're like, I know that there are cards that I want to trade, but when you put them in the binder, it's like saying, okay, now I need to say goodbye to them. And that's a difficult decision to make. Expecting to see 3 mangas. Okay, look, I'll see what I can do, Peter. How are you doing? Ooh, we have an Ultra Trafalgar Law. Let us, do they have like manga god packs in One Piece? Because I feel like that would go quite hard. Hope you and James have been well. Thank you. James is not in the room right now. My problem is not having cards people want to trade for, which is why I'm debating getting some Pokemon cards. I feel like if you're getting into trading Pokemon cards, but I feel like also, I mean, it's more expensive, but I feel like Magic cards, slacking. No, I just do everything now. There isn't a need for an extra person anymore. They had one in PRB 01. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, because I think that's what I was thinking. I was like, I know one of the set had like a ton of mangas, but that's so cool that they actually had like a god pack for them. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, because I think Magic, because they're so playable, there's a lot of tradability there. But also Pokemon, I feel like everyone has their own ones that they want to collect, so that's always good. It's like anything you can find a niche. I'm surprised. Do you do a lot of trading with Lorcana? Because I would have thought that would have been like a pretty heavy trade in one too. Everyone had every manga. reprinted as a god pack and Nami as the normal hit. Okay, hell yeah. And why am I on Twitch now? Why are you on Twitch now? I mean, that's a choice that you made. No one else made that decision. So I do remember Nami getting added because I was like, it's about bloody time. I do remember if we want to trade enchanters and legendaries and those are hard to come by. Okay, that's fair. To be fair, I feel like with Pokemon, it would probably be pretty similar in that I think most people would be trading like your art rares and your secret art rares, which probably aren't quite as hard to come by as Lorcana, but it's still going to be like a bit more difficult too. But hey, Riftbound. The thing with Riftbound is that people want to trade overnumbered, sure. People want to trade normal cards as well, because you open a pack and they're actually just like worth a ton of money out of the pack, and they're like a normal card. They're just like really good in gameplay. So you should get into Riftbound actually. But like genuinely, the economy for Riftbound is kind of crazy. Like, yeah, it's a bit insane. Just because, yeah, so many of the normal cards are worth a ton, just because they're so good in gameplay. And I can refer you to a few people that want to trade as well. Everyone's trading everything. Yeah, exactly. Since there isn't enough around. I'm curious to see what happens when Spirit Forged comes out in Australia, because I feel like that might change the market on Origins a little bit. But also I think some of the cards are just so good and they'll stay so good that I think people are just going to be, yeah, pretty happy for a long while. I went to another Riftbound player night on Wednesday and I did horrifically. Admittedly, I didn't get much of a chance to do well because my second round was a bye. And I was like, oh, okay, this is fine. But we all got a Nexus Knights pack, which was cool. Ooh, we have another gold jewelry bunny. Card's been very popular with us tonight. What deck are you running? I did Annie on Wednesday. But I don't know how, but I kept running out of cards, and I don't know if it's the people that I was playing against just kept making me like discard cards or what it was. I think the first one definitely was. But I was like, I could do stuff, and I have the mana to do stuff. I just have no cards to do stuff with. So I think I need to have a bit of a rework to get a bit more card picking up in there. But yeah, that's fun. Had this discussion, I can't add a 4th TCG to the mix. But Pokemon is a 4th TCG, that's what I'm saying. In that, like, if you're gonna add Pokemon, I mean, you could add Riftband instead. But yeah, whatever you want to get into, it's fine. I'm just saying. It's right there. But no, I'm very curious to see, because yeah, Spirit Forge definitely will change the meta. I think there's already been a bunch of cards that people have been talking about that might get banned because they're like just crazy OP with the way the sets mix together. But I'm still curious. I'm still very keen. We'll see how we go. If I add Pokemon, it'll just be for cute cards. If I do Riftband, I want the master set. Okay, fair, valid. Spirit Forge should spice up the meta since it's only playing against Kai'Sa down to 20,000. It's like playing against Emu in One Piece. Every person running it. I mean, at the moment, I think the best thing with Annie winning Houston Regionals is that there's been a bunch more Annie decks in circulation. So it's not just been Kai'Sa, but like I keep playing against Kai'Sas and I hate it. It's so bad. And even in the Annie deck, like the most powerful card is the Kai'Sa, and it's so expensive, so I can't have it in my deck because I refuse to spend that much money on a normal card. Like if it was an extra pretty card, sure, but if it's gonna be a normal card, no, I won't do it. So, you know, that's fun. But yes, I am excited to see that switch around a bit. Maybe they add in a faker like Ghost Red Conrad. I was joking with some people about this on Wednesday night, about like what they would do with Faker, and there was a joke that it would be really funny to have like not in the main set, but it would be really funny to have promos that were like the Pikachus, like the Poncho Pikachus, but it was like Faker in ponchos of like different league characters. I thought that would be very funny. But I don't know that they'd do it. Like, I think it would be really fun to have, yeah, exactly, Faker Ari poncho, Faker Oriana poncho. Like, I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of potential there. I think it would be great, but I don't think they'll make them legit. I reckon people might make, like fake versions of it, but I don't know that they would actually do it. I don't know. But then again, it's Riot and they love Faker, so they probably do anyway. Rebound Dubs, this girl right here, she's a marketing genius. Sign me up. I'm here, Riot, if you want me. But I think there's a lot of money in it, to be fair. With the amount of money that they made off of that Ari skin, I just think that you'd get so many people playing if they were Faker promos. I also think that they should add Nico in ASAP, because I have a Nico playmat now that I love, and it's very cute, but I want to be able to play Nico on the Beaker playmat, because obviously that would make it a lot more fun. Will that happen? I don't know, but I'm gonna hope. I'm gonna pray. But I am hoping, I don't know, like I don't think it's gonna happen, but I'm hoping that the value of like every Kai'Sa card plummets when Spirit Forge comes out. I don't think that's gonna happen, because I think some of the cards are still gonna be pretty solid, but you know, I can dream. But yeah, I do also want to get my my Lux deck actually working, but it didn't really work last time, so that might be like a long-term goal. Thoughts on Unleashed? I think it'll be a bit of a quieter set with less fan-favorite champions. I mean, we don't really know much yet, right? Like, there's Vi on the box, but we don't really have much info beyond that, do we? Because I'm still excited. Like, I am a fan of characters that are fan faves, and a fan of characters that are not fan faves. Rengar, Vi, Poppy, and LeBlanc. Oh my god, let's go. That's such a good crew. Like, I hate Rengar in-game, but if it was a choice between, like a Rengar and, like, a Master Yi, Rengar every time. But LeBlanc is going to be so good. I hope they add in Coven LeBlanc. I hope that that's the skin that she gets for her ultimate art, because that's, like, one of my favorite splash arts in League is Coven LeBlanc. I love it so much. But that's so good. Maybe we'll see Zyra or Nico. Please, I need them. Yeah, I don't know who else I want to see. I'm waiting for the KDA girlies to make it in though, because I feel like once we have the full crew in, then it'll be time for them to do like a KDA promo set, or like KDA just like alternate arts or something. Ooh, we have a gold Monkey D. Luffy. Like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it's time. Have we gotten a Lux? We have the Improving Grounds. So we haven't had like an alternate art of her or anything yet, but we have, like, she is playable, technically, but she's not very powerful. Like, winning with a Lux, I think, is difficult. But I will say that I think my first ever Nexus night, I took along my Lux deck, and obviously Lux is not meta in the slightest. And so there were a lot of like funny faces being like, I didn't even know Lux was in this game. We have Sanji, alternate art. Oh, Lux Elementalist. Oh my god. Like in the Nexus Knight promo packs, but they have a different one for each version of Elementalist Lux. That would be so cool. Like that's like the seal variant, except it's all of the different elements of Elementalist Lux. Obviously with Dark Elementalist being the most highly sought after. Because obviously. We have a Sanji overnumbered. But yeah, no, I do want to see Lux overnumbered, and I'm surprised they haven't done it. I think she's only getting added, like, not to the main set. She's getting added to, like, the, I think it's the Nexus Knight promos? Shanks alternate art. I think it's the Nexus Knight promos for Spirit Force is where she's getting added, so people can get them without getting Proving Grounds, I think. But yeah, it's a shame she hasn't made it into the main set yet, because it's a very, like, I think her unit card is very pretty. It's a very pretty card. Does it do much? I don't remember. Oh, I think it did. It was just everyone kept killing it off before it could do anything actually helpful, which was sad. But yeah, I feel like KDA girlies, I feel like all the Heartsteel guys, we'll be like halfway there. Because we were getting Ez next set, we've had set this set. We're like halfway to making Heartsteel happen as well. They based around the themes a lot, like the skinny theme. Yeah, I'm real hopeful for more of those. Because I know we got a few of like the battle, because we got like Battle Bunny Misfortune and Battle Cat Leona, and there was another one I think that we got this round. And I thought those looked really nice. Oh, Kale's Overnumbered looks so much like a Magic the Gathering. I feel like a Shyvana Overnumbered would also look very Magic. I was so surprised they put Shiv in the latest cinematic. We got Shyvana, and we got Quinn, and we got Sona, which I wasn't expecting. I feel like Shiv I sort of expected, but yeah, Sona and Quinn I did not. So that was a nice surprise watching that one, I will say. And I'm very hopeful that we'll get more. Morgana, Kale, they have to put them both in the same set, surely. Surely. I feel like they can't do one without the other, you know? And like Morgana, they could tie into Coven as well. Because we've had our Ari Coven, but we haven't really had other Covens. So yeah, we will see. We will see. I reckon so many combos. I feel like we've had like arcane stuff, but I feel like they don't cross over everyone else as much as they could. It's sad. Like there's so much potential for more crossovers than they have. But yeah, I feel like they legally can't put in Xayah or Rakan without putting in the other one. Like, I think they have to. I genuinely think that everyone would, like, boycott the game if they didn't do that. So I feel like that's kind of their only option. Alrighty, let me update that list there. We have a little bit left, but we might wrap up a touch early today. Save. Alrighty, so we have 6 left in Phantasmal Flames, 24-hour 25006. We have 25 left in our Upper Deck DC annual opening, 30935. 56 left in Topps Chrome Galaxy, Star Wars Chrome Galaxy, 30943. 62 left in Batman Metal, 30944. Yes. We've got, oh, thank you. 76 left in Star Wars Masterworks 30936, character team based, and 82 left in Disney Mint 30763. So if you do want to jump into any of them, we do have the link just there. I've been told I'm not allowed to spend money on cards this week. By who? Is that by yourself, or is there someone monitoring your card spending? Because I think it's always a good week to buy cards. Unless you are traveling soon to a place that has cheaper cards, in which case, wait, is what I've been told when I was trying to buy Pokemon cards the other day. Someone is monitoring my spending. Trust. I mean, look, it's probably for the best. It's probably a good thing. But also, shiny cardboard is also a very tempting thing. I will say, I love some shiny cardboard. I have been looking at ordering like a huge amount of more Snom cards, because I think the problem is that I was like, I have so many Snom cards, and then I put them in my binder and I was like, I have so many more pages of my binder that I need to fill. So now I'm like, I need to buy so many more cards so I can fill my Snom binder. Oh my god, there's so many cute. I'm so sad that we didn't get the Kakao Marble Rifles in Australia, because there's some really cute cards in it. They're so fun. So fun. Wish they made it here, me too. Like, yes, it probably would have taken too much of my money, but also they're really cute. They are very, very cute. And also, why does shipping from overseas have to be, like, so expensive? It's rude. It's quite rude. Alrighty. We'll probably go until about 2:30, and we might wrap it up then for the show. So if you do want to grab anything or grab any personals, now is your time. the aircon is working well for you there. Just popped outside for a minute. So it is working, which has been quite nice. I was scared when I was outside because I was like, oh my God. I think this time last year the aircon wasn't working. So obviously that was not pleasant. But yes, this year, good circulation. I'm feeling the cold air. I have a jacket on my shoulders because it's like a tiny bit chilly. But I'm not looking forward to leaving this room, I will say. I do have to head out tonight, which will be fun. And I was like, maybe I train or I tram. And I'm like, no, I think I'm just going to get an Uber. I think that's going to be way easier. Because I do not want to walk in the heat again. It wasn't pleasant. It was not nice. I love when something's listed as ships free, but then the shipping is $26. That's crazy. Don't walk, that's crazy. Yeah. It was even just like walking to the tram stop or walking to the train. And I'm like, the wind was just so bad. I think that's what made it work. Like if it was just hot, I would be like, this sucks. But the fact that it was hot and it was blowing the hot air just into my face, I was like, I don't think I can do this. But I will say I'm very excited to head home and have a very cold shower tonight. Very, very much. I had to do that yesterday and the cold water was so hot. Yes. It's like instead of waiting for it to like heat up, you have to wait for it to cool down instead. It's crazy. That's anytime I want to use like tap water, because I'll just fill up my water bottle with tap water and you have to like let it run for like 20 seconds to get all the hot water out before you can actually fill it up. It's crazy.
not COVID today. Oh no! I hope they're getting lots of water. I saw a couple dogs getting walked on the way here, and I was like, oh, you poor things, because it was on like the tarmac, and I was like, it's too hot at midday on a 40-degree day. It is too hot to be walking your dogs outside. You should have done it early, or you should wait until the evening, because the pavement's gonna be so bloody hot on their little paws. They're gonna be in so much pain. It's so rude. And then they got tied up to be left outside while the person went into a store, and I was like, no, in the sun. Like, insane behavior, insane. Yeah, very much not okay. Like, I saw a dog, I think when I was leaving this morning, that I was like, it's clearly just trying to get the walk in before the sun's at its peak. But I was like, it's just, yeah, it's not all right. Like, I understand needing to take them out very quickly to go to the bathroom or something, but if it's going to be a 42-degree day, you should plan. Like, you should plan to get up really early, do a walk in the morning if you need to, and then let them stay in the cool for the rest of the day. Should not be leaving them outside. Indoors all day sleeping, she probably won't get walked until 10 p.m. tonight. Exactly, responsible decisions. Do it like before or after the peak of the day. It's like if I go swimming at the beach, which I don't do that much anymore because I'm too pale. But like I'll only do it if it's very early in the morning or like as the sun's going down, because otherwise it's too sunny, too hot, I will get burnt straight away. It's the same concept for a dog, but for the heat of like the pavement. It's like you can do that test with the back of your hand just to see like if it's going to hurt or not. But apparently people don't listen to that. But then I guess there's also plenty of people that have like breeds of animals in apartments that probably need more space than an apartment provides them. So there are lots of things. Currently searching for little boots. Oh my god, I love little boots for dogs. There's a few, I follow quite a few Samoyeds on, actually I don't know if I follow them, but I watch the videos of quite a few Samoyeds on Instagram. And a lot of them live in the city, so they have little booties. They can walk around in the city without getting like cut if there's like smashed glass and that sort of thing, because they're in America. And I was like, oh babies, they look so cute. I think particularly because there's like the fluff that comes out around the boots. It's just, yeah, particularly adorable. Very, very cute. I have also, like, I don't have a dog at the moment, obviously. Like, my parents have Merlin, which is my little baby. But he hasn't been my dog since I moved out of home, which has been a few years now. But I really want to get a dog, and it makes me so sad every time I walk into EB Games, because they have, I feel like for a while, I'm not sure if they still have them, but they've had, like, geeky dog accessories. And, like, I don't know that all of it's good, but they have, like, the little, like, geeky poop bags and like themed collars and harnesses and like drinking bowls and all sorts. And I'm like, oh, if I had a dog, I would be purchasing all of this stuff so that the dog could be as nerdy as I am. Alas, not for me. It's very sad, but it's fine. Right? It's so, oh, it's so cute. And it's all like so cheap at the moment as well. Like it's on like super sale, which is crazy. And I feel like it's been on sale for ages, but I just want to buy cute Pokemon accessories for a dog. Although I don't know what I'd call a dog, because I'm like, I don't know, I love food names for dogs. I think that's very cute. But also part of me is like, I kind of want to name a dog after like a fictional character that I love. But I don't know, it's hard. It's hard. Much on for the rest of the day. I'm checking out an exhibition with my mum this evening, which will be fun. And then I plan on going home and having an ice cream and a cold shower and laying under the aircon. That is my plan. I just started watching, I watched the first episode this morning of His and Hers, which is really interesting. It's like meant to be like a murder thriller kind of show. There's only 2 episodes out at the moment, I think. But yeah, I'm excited to watch the second episode of that because that's been very fun. And I have been on a bit of like a documentary train as well recently. Like I've watched so many in the space of like the past couple of weeks. I just finished watching the 2nd season of The Jinx, which is insane. I think the 1st season was definitely the peak because the end of the 1st season is like, holy crap. But the 2nd season is very, very cool too. So that took up some of my time. But yeah, people are crazy. It's crazy what people get away with is what I'm learning. I mean, I kind of already knew that, but it's so crazy when you get to see it happen. My sister named her dogs odd names, so everyone thinks the black lab is a boy, Smith is a girl, and the golden is a terrier, bear is a selfie. Oh, it's a terror. Bear is a selfie. I feel like bear is such a sweet, bear is such a cute name. Like I feel like if I met a dog called Bear, I would assume that they're like a gentle giant. But that's so cute. Oh, The Pit. I've been meaning to watch season 1, but I never got around to it. Maybe that's the next thing that I put on my list. Been on my Scientology train again. I've had a series downloaded for a while now that I haven't watched yet, but it's a series like about Scientology. And I'm like, I feel like I just need to be in such the right headspace because I also love learning about Scientology. I think it's crazy. Some of the things, like, I don't know, the whole concept is just insane to me that like a science fiction author started a cult and no one thought, a failed science fiction author started a cult and no one was like, this is kind of weird. Dude, it's so crazy. I've been watching, yes, it's the Leah Remini. That's the one that I think I've got saved. Because I watched a couple of the movie length ones, like that have just been like one sitting. But yeah, I've been meaning to watch that one because it goes obviously in a bit more detail because there's a bit more time to go in more detail. So maybe I put that on my list as well. But yes, I am also keen to watch The Pit because I feel like I watched a couple of clips when they came up on TikTok, and obviously everyone's talked about it so highly for ages now. So yeah, I'm keen. It's mental, hell yeah. I love that. That was, I think, the last one I watched that I think the whole time I was genuinely like, what the hell is happening? Which you might enjoy if you like Scientology. It's not about Scientology. It's called The Vow, and it's about NXIVM. But literally everything, like they have footage of literally everything that happened because the leader of it wanted everyone to film everything, which means it's crazy some of the stuff that they have like on tape and recorded. Like every phone call was recorded, like every video call was recorded, every session and meeting and conversation was recorded. So you get to like hear it all. And it's so crazy. It's a lot, like I will say, like don't watch it all in one sitting because it's like emotionally very intense. But yeah, it's crazy. Very, very crazy one, that one. But yeah, I feel like it was very similar in because there's a few documentaries where like season 1 prompts investigations and then season 2 you get action, and I love those. I think it's so fun when a documentary, like, I guess it kind of probably happens a bit with like cold cases and stuff as well, when I don't really watch cold case documentaries, but I know that there are a number where the creator of a film will like basically go and do more research and then the cases get opened up. And I think it's so fun that like just making a documentary, I mean obviously there's a lot of effort that goes into a documentary, but just like making one and publishing one can cause so much change and like get people convicted. I think it's so cool that that happens. Season 2 of the TV show actually prompts someone who's been in for 40 years to suddenly leave and then do an interview 2 weeks later. Oh my God. That's crazy. That actually happens, well, kind of happens in the Jinx. I mean, actually, I think the craziest thing about the Jinx, because it's about the guy who, like, tore apart people's bodies, someone's body, and then was, like, taken to court for murdering someone. And then the jury said that he wasn't guilty of murdering the someone that he admitted to cutting up and putting in bags and throwing in the ocean. Which I think is kind of crazy that happened. And the whole world was like, that's crazy. And then this guy who's been accused of unaliving 3 people agrees to do 2 interviews for the documentary. 2. And some of the stuff that comes up is crazy. And that's just in season 1. And then by the time you get to season 2, you're like, holy crap. But I think my favourite part of season 2 is that there's like big realisation at the end of season 1 that you're like, no way that just happened. And then the start of season 2, they have all of the like friends and family of all the victims watch the end of season 1, and you get that all on camera. And I was like, that was just like a really cool thing for them to do. Like, I thought that was awesome that you got to see the reactions and like the variety of emotions as well, because I feel like any piece of shocking information, like everyone takes it very differently. So like that was also very cool. But yeah, it's just such an absurd case. It's a very good like explainer of sort of the issues in the American justice system, I think. But yes, definitely a very interesting doco. Would recommend. But yes, I'll have to get on the Bit and the Scientology documentary as well. I'm very intrigued. It's been sitting there for so long and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Do the Bit first, much easier to digest. So fair. Because that one is in real time, right? It's like 24 hours of emergency and each episode is an hour. That's the one I'm thinking about, right? Because I'm like, going into season 2 of that would be crazy. Season 2 is the next day. Okay, I was gonna say, like, is it just like it becomes 48 hours, or is it like they do it like a week later? Or oh my god, that's crazy. So crazy. It'll just be one guy that just hasn't slept for 48 hours by the end of this. All right, we're at last call for any personals or fillings of breaks or any of that. If you do want to grab a personal, you can order anything on the website, mark of pickup, and let us know the order number, and we'll open it live. But otherwise, we'll probably finish up at 2:30. And then everyone can go drink water and have ice cubes. I don't know. Do things to look after. Stay hydrated, I say, as I've been drinking iced tea this whole time instead of water. Oops. There we go. I've had my dose of water. Season 2 is based on the 4th of July. Oh, okay, so it is a totally different time period. That makes more sense with all the previews they've been showing. Okay, hell yeah. 4th of July would be crazy. I feel like that would probably be one of the most, like, intense time of years at emergency. Because I feel like in Australia, we probably get it a lot. Like, I feel like it's like schoolies. Probably, like, I mean, any event where people get really drunk, I feel like is a number one way to get people injured. I feel like I've been lucky that when I've gone into emergency, usually it's not crazy. Like, it's usually busy, because it's always busy, but it's usually not, like, insane. Yes, very, very true, very, very true. Because there's lots of stuff that happens. I feel like, what do you mean offline? I swear we're live. Oh no, we are streaming. Okay. Restream just scared me. Hopefully everything's okay. But yes. Every time I've gone to emergency, all the crazies are out in force. I think I attract them. I think, yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I think when I've been to emergency, it was a few times when I was quite young, so I don't think I was paying that much attention to, like, the people around me. And the only time that I've been since, like, not being a child, it was relatively chill. But I think it was also, I was quite injured and they rushed me in pretty quickly. Like, I didn't have to wait. I think I waited to get, like, the initial, when they get your details and stuff, and then immediately afterwards they were, like, in. So, like, I didn't really, and it was also during COVID too. So, I think that also stopped people from going in because you didn't have any, like, friends or family with people because you could only go in yourself if you were injured or, like, needed assistance, which is also interesting. I think that, like, it makes total sense, don't get me wrong, but I do think that reduced the number of people in there, which was probably for the best. But it does mean, like, a lack of emotional support while you're waiting around and chilling. Alrighty. But, yes, I think that'll be us for today. We'll be back next week with more breaks, and I believe Dale will be back at 7 today. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Stay hydrated.